Alrighty, you guys. A very, very happy. Hold on. We'll see. We're gonna see. We're already gonna see issues. We'll see what
Why is that?
happens. Well, I'm not getting it here. We're trying something new, you guys. All right, hold on. Well, why don't you, Trey? You welcome everyone. And how you doing?
Welcome to our show. We're trying something new tonight. We're trying to actually go live on TikTok at the same time. So we're gonna have a great show. And how's everybody doing tonight?
Well, hey, talk to us here. Through here.
Sorry, I'm seeing it for
You're pretty
live yet.
occupied. Hold on. Well, I'm trying to fix it down in the.
Hey, Stumpify.
Stream key. I don't know.
I actually missed the ending of Smackdown and
I didn't have
Streamlabs. Streamlabs.
The lag. It probably will be. Let's.
No, he said
Let's do that. Let's do that. Add that.
We do not have Streamlabs.
Did that? It looks like that worked. So check. Check now. Nope. We're still having. Apparently, we're still having problems.
Yeah, I see that. Are we live on Facebook?
That I don't even know. Why are you?
Yeah, I get that all the time. I look like my dad. I get that all the time.
Videos. How do you
I'm honored to look like him.
How do you check? This is such a failure today. I mean, because it says we're live, but
yes, it does. Can anybody check to see if we are live on Facebook?
We're trying. We're failing. I could see other live stuff, but we're not live.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
I don't know. I'm about to end it, so we're gonna remove that. Now let me see. Okay, let's try this. Because it says we're live, but I think I know where the problem is.
What is that? Of course you're in Facebook jail. That does not surprise me.
I know what the problem is, but
what is that?
All right, we're gonna remove that. We're gonna add a Facebook profile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's add TNC Sports Talk. There we go.
That doesn't surprise me.
Which means if that's the case, let me come over here. Are you still live on your TikTok?
I am not. I ended it as soon as we
go. Let's try. Hold on, it says it's starting. All right, we're gonna get this done with. Now I have that. All right, now check the TNC Sports Talk TikTok. See if I'm live.
You are.
I am.
Yes.
Oh, no.
We are live.
All right. Yes. Bear with us, you guys. We're just getting warmed up here on a Saturday night. So you joined. So are we together? or how can we join each other? Or is that even possible?
I have to go live on my TikTok to do that.
So
I
go
literally
live.
had 300 and something people in like 4 minutes.
All right, so she dog mom sees me. We're just getting underway here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Pardon with us. We are learning more. We are on Facebook Live. I know we're on Facebook, and then we're also on YouTube. Now I'm trying to get us. Well, I mean, I'm fine with and then TikTok Live. I'm trying to get you. You know how you can join me? How do you? I just don't know how you would do that on this end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Because I'm not using TikTok, so I'm saying, like, that's the other problem.
And
then the only thing I do have is
I might have to get Courtney in here to be my technician.
And we're just working on this now.
Yes.
Now,
Sorry, this is all new.
I wonder.
Can you come in here and be my technician?
Well, the good news is that we're live on
Can
here.
you come in here and be my technician?
I couldn't. Well, the good news is that we're live on
Can
here.
you come in here and be my technician?
I couldn't. Okay, let me lower that down. Let me share that. I want to share that out to people. This is so fun.
We will definitely get this under control, and it would be cool. Normally, there is a guest button, but there is not.
Right, and that's because I'm not on your normal screen.
Yeah, that is probably why.
Which one are you on? That's so terrifying. Get off of that. Come on. So we may not be able to go connect. Yeah, right. See, in order to get it on the computer, I had to use this app called Lola TV.
Oh.
And then sync the TikTok page to there. Now it allows me to do that. We could flip the camera, and I don't want to flip the camera. I got 2 people in you. That's you. Got background. So I could do background effects if I wanted to. I don't know. Like, this is all just kind of new to me.
It's definitely
I'm gonna keep that here. All right. So let's kind of just start making our way, pushing forward.
Yeah.
Good evening. Why don't we start off with that? Good evening to everybody. I'm Justin. That's Trey. Trey, good evening to you. How you doing today?
Good evening. I'm doing great. Ready to get this show on the way. It's gonna be awesome.
And for people who are just tuning us in for the very first time, you guys, come on. It is what it is. All right. We are trying something brand new. Lately, we've only been able to go on live on YouTube. We're trying to expand our channel out to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Think about trying to get the fan base. Now, on my perspective, Trey, I know you're live on yours. You'll probably stay live. I'm live on TikTok here. Now, people can hear from my end. Come check us out all over the platforms. We will try to get this situated. Now, this is what I'll do. I don't want to do this. I don't have the platform to do this. But let's do it this way. Just to please everyone, because I'm gonna feel so OCD after this. All right. So I got to come over here. You're live in okay. Well, duh. I'm gonna do that way. All right, Trey, get me on. You know what the routine is. Find me again and get me on. Find me again and get me on.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are watching technical difficulties.
We definitely are.
Do you see me live?
Actually said, are we not live anymore?
I know. I just joined another live account. I just went live again. I'm alive right now. I got like 4 people in here. Good evening to you guys. It is 10:41. We're taking forever to do this show. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube, our main channel, and we're working on getting live separately on TikTok now. Okay, now listen. Normally our show's on a Fridays from 10 a.m. to noon. What we're trying to do here is expand the audience version. If you guys have not been able to watch us on YouTube, check us out on YouTube. TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. Justin and Trey. I'm Justin. That is Trey over there. I'll bring him back on here in a second. But come on in, get involved into the chats, get involved into us, say hi to us, and let's talk some sports. What's going on in the sports world today? Trey, you know everything about Smackdown tonight. What happened on Smackdown? I know Matt Riddle and RK Bro made an appearance on Smackdown. I didn't too much into it. I saw a little bit of did you invite me?
I did.
I don't even
I requested you actually.
It says invite another one. I'm trying to get you. I don't see it. I don't see it. Right, there we go. There we go. There we go. We're about to go together. And I'm turning that all the way down. All right, so you guys are listening to us on TikTok. That's us on TikTok. So head on over. Oh my goodness, Trey, you.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're having technical difficulties.
All right, so we got that on TikTok. We got on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us in. We appreciate you. Stick around. This is the Justin and Trey. I'm Justin. Trey, I don't even see you on our TikTok page. Or yeah, I don't see you. Do you see me?
I do.
You do.
I do.
Why can I not see you? You don't have your camera accessed.
My gosh.
Come on. It's funny over there on the other end yelling and screaming and having a great time laughing at this. Stumpify Gaming, how are you? Stay with us all night tonight, okay? I know we have been live on YouTube and Facebook for the last 14 minutes. Do we just want to restart the show and I'll play the entrance again?
Yes.
All right, let's do this again.
I requested you, by the way.
All right, you guys, I am Justin. This is Trey over here. Justin and Trey right here on the TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. Thank you guys for joining us. You're going to need to get Cordy in here to come help you. We are live for you guys watching us on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is a new experience for us. We are live on YouTube daily. And listen, normally we have a show in the mornings on Fridays, 10 to noon. But I had a couple of doctor's appointments and we didn't want to rush anything. And we're trying this whole new experience while Trey is trying to figure out how. Oh, there you go. I see Trey down in the TikTok comments. Thank you guys for joining us. We just joined Facebook. Okay. Link to our account. I know we had some technical difficulties early on, but we got those squared away. I'm excited. And now we're on TikTok Live. Well, hey. If you're new to our show, we are a sports talk show. Justin and Trey. Apparently, she's talking to you step by step. All right. So we are a sports talk show. We talk about baseball. We talk about football. We talk about basketball, NBA, anything, even professional wrestling. You guys, we cover news, sports right here on YouTube. Don't mainly on YouTube. We go. We're just introducing ourselves out to Facebook and TikTok. And yes, we're finally made it. Got through the difficulties. I was not expecting this. Well, round number 2. Good afternoon. Good evening to you, Trey.
Good afternoon. Crazy night, but we're getting there.
So we got that shenanigans out of the way.
Yes.
Now, if you guys are watching us on TikTok, there's a couple of things that you can and can't listen to. As I have headphones in, I know you can listen to Trey and I as we do our show, but you guys are not going to be able to listen to any audio content or any guests that we have on our show. You guys would have to go to Facebook Live or our YouTube, right? Our YouTube channel at TNC Sports Talk. Man, overwhelming here.
Hey, at least we got it.
Do you enjoy the weather picking up though? It was very beautiful.
I do.
Today. You were stuck at the house, but it was very beautiful today.
I got out for a little bit. It was nice and beautiful. I'm still sticking to it. This weather might be teasing me, but
always teasing.
Like I said, if it snows once, I will put my Christmas tree up.
Well, you mentioned that, Trey, and I think isn't it supposed to get a little colder later on this week or next week? And
it is.
I know you teased that next Saturday because you and I are going to an NWF event, which is Northern Kentucky NWF, Northern Wrestling Federation, ran by Roger Ruffin and I want to say Chris Harris. I can make it official, right? They both run the show, and next Saturday is a Thunderdome event. Now we will be on from 1 to 3. We actually have a couple of guests on our show that you can watch from YouTube or Facebook now, which I'm getting used to saying those things, so pardon me. And what we're going to be able to do here is kind of talk to them, because in that Thunderdome, can we remember all the names?
That's going to be fun.
Maki, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mikey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
Yeah. Well, so you have the NWF champion, Adam Swayze. You also have Rex, Star Rider, not Sean Evans, Great King Titan. You have Nasty Russ, the Swinger, and I know I'm missing somebody.
We got James Cross, Bowling Shoes. Was that 7? I know we're missing someone.
I'm missing somebody.
Yes.
We got to go through this again. Star Rider, Rex, Adam Swayze, Nasty Russ, the Great King Titan, James Cross, Pompano Joe. There's one more I didn't name now. We'll have to get that list down. Is there but anyways, listen, it's like a Hell in a Cell match, but without the cage lifted, without the ceiling of the cage, from what you've been explaining to me. And I can't help but also mention that it's also my birthday next Saturday. I mean, nice to feel wanted a little bit. I'll be 20. I'll be old. You feel old. I feel older. Okay. And yet again, I'm younger than you, but yeah, that's how that goes. What do we want to talk about today? I do have a conversation I want to talk with you about the Cincinnati Reds and the Florence Yalls.
Yeah.
There's some controversy going on over there a little bit there. I was just kind of going through Facebook page. Excuse me. And today is Jackie Robinson Day. We'll talk a little bit about that. You could kind of give me an insight on SmackDown tonight. Was it interesting to you?
It was not.
It was not. It was boring. Okay, let me ask you this. Was Matt Riddle interesting to watch? Did it help the product or did it decrease the product?
I mean, like I said earlier in the last episode, last one that we did, I actually missed the ending, which it was Matt Riddle was in action.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have something to look forward to. So after all of the shenanigans, let's take our first break. We'll be right back. Here, we want to give a big shout out to StreamYard, proud home of the Justin and Trey. StreamYard Studios, where you can create podcasts, videos, host virtual business meetings, and even conduct interviews. Check out their free version at StreamYard.com. We'll be right back here. Justin and Trey on the TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. Hey guys, welcome back. Trey, we're all good over here. Trey, hello. Echo, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello. Oh, he's out. Let's talk about this. Trey, I can't hear you. You're all over the place. You know what? We want to give a big shout out to this evening. With our first sponsor is our show is brought to you by Manscaped. Okay. TNC Sports Talk is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming. Their products are precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped Performance Package is ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the promo code TNC20 at manscaped.com. My math is correct. Trey, that's 8 million balls. And your microphone is still off. You know, I tell you that we just worked on this production of this sponsorship, and we want to thank Manscaped. They were kind enough to send both Trey and I a nice care package. We already have some friends with the word around getting into this product, talking about, buying some stuff. We had a good pal, our graphic design artist, Adam. All right. Thank you, Adam. I know he's working on some other stuff. He's enlarging our big, we'll let the music keep on playing. That's fine. We were able to get, he's going to enlarge his logo, our logo that he made for us. Thank you, Adam. He is, going to, look at that already. One over 1,000. Thank you guys on TikTok. Get us over 2,000 now. That's our goal. It's only been a few minutes, but now Adam is trying to enlarge it so we get on a tapestry. So if it's not a large enough picture, we could only get it on certain items. And so we were trying to get that. He's working on the Justin and Trey design, which I'm excited about. So I want to say hello to everyone on TikTok, you guys. And we're just kind of settling in here. And I appreciate you guys being patient with us this evening. We don't normally do a show this late at night on a Friday. It's 10 to midnight, 10:30 to 12:30, matter of fact. So I know we're stretching in some odd hours. We're trying to adapt to some new things. We're on Facebook Live. We're on YouTube Live. We're actually on TikTok as well. You could check us out on TikTok. Trey's down below. He's trying to figure out what's going on within his studio as we're trying to join into us. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment down below. I've seen Stumpify Gaming down here on YouTube. Thank you for the first 20, 30 minutes of us just doing absolutely nothing. Adam, I know we also gotten Courtney involved, so thank you, everyone, for our support. We will talk a little bit about sports tonight. I promise you that once I can get Trey back on. For some reason, he's still down there. I don't know what's going on. Probably can't hear me. But it doesn't help. Anyways, let's make ourselves comfortable. Listen, we're in Cincinnati. Let's talk about some Cincinnati baseball. The Reds and the Dodgers kicked off just about an hour ago. Once I had this correct, yep. Oh, there we go. We got the scores up. Different screen here. The Reds just kicked off against the Dodgers just about an hour ago as they got underway at Dodger Stadium. Man, sure makes me miss good old Dodger Stadium and out on the West Coast. Don't know why there's any updates to anybody as of yet. Oh, that's because that was Saturday's game. Yeah, his laptop's crapping on him right now. Let me give you a round the board update, scoreboard update here for you guys. Oh my goodness, it's just all tumbling apart. We just mentioned Manscaped. I got to mention this. Forgot to mention this. Get 20% off at manscaped.com plus free shipping with your promo code TNC20 at Manscaped. All right. That's 20% off at manscaped.com plus free shipping. 20% off and free shipping with promo code TNC20. Help support us. We thank you so much. All right. Let's talk about this really quick here. Give you a round the league scoreboard in Major League Baseball this afternoon. Current games kind of underway, still here going on right now. The Yankees and the Orioles are stuck in a tie ball game, bottom of the 11th inning. Now, you guys got to remember, okay, I know that there's been some controversy. I want to hear your comments down below, what you guys think is going on. But hey, the Ghost Runner's out at second base to begin the inning and in extra innings. And that's obviously this Yankees and Orioles game. You don't see the difference there. No team has been able to score in both the 10th and so far in the 9th inning while it's a tie ball game. Yeah, okay. End of the 7th inning as the Angels take the lead 9-6 over the Texas Rangers. The Cardinals are out and on top of the Brewers 10-1, massive lead, top of the 9th inning. The Cubs and the Rockies, a game that we think it's gonna right now it's gonna be either the Angels and Rangers or Cubs and Rockies for tomorrow or for Sunday's game that Trey and I are gonna be calling. But it's the Cubs and the Rockies, 6-4. The Rockies lead in the top of the 7th inning. Now, the Padres, they slammed the Atlanta Braves yesterday at their home opener. All right. I think it was like 13-3 or 13-2 or something like that. Crazy number. Phenomenal time. My brother was at the game, sending me pics left and right. I was jealous as hell. All right. Currently, the Braves are out on top of the Padres 2-0, top of the 5th inning. The Astros are being shut out in the bottom of the 4th. Final score right now, the current score is 3-0. And then the Dodgers are out front early on in the top of the 3rd inning, 1-0 here so far. That is the games that are currently going on. NBA, okay, we started seeing it's Friday night. The playoff rounds are underway. We have one game completed. The Atlanta Hawks had defeated 107-101 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then now the New Orleans Pelicans in the midway through the second quarter are already destroying the LA Clippers 43-29. The winner will be the 8th seed in the Western Conference or Eastern Conference, or Western Conference. So we'll pay attention as the night progresses. That game should end by the time we get there. All right, coming into also tonight, so there's only 2 games on tonight. Both of them were final win NHL. You have the Islanders and taking on the Montreal. Islanders won 3-0. And then the Florida Panthers beat the Winnipeg Jets 6-1. So that is your round the league scoreboard here. Trey is still having some sort of computer issue. Don't think I can go anywhere. You get weirder invites. I'm not gonna stay away from that. Trey, are you okay? You having okay troubles over here? He's trying to get things figured out. All right. It is 11:03. We will take you up until midnight here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do want to talk about the controversy right now that's going back and forth between the Cincinnati Reds and the Florence Yarls, especially after the comments that Bob Castellini mentioned earlier this week on opening day for the Reds. Talk a little bit about Smackdown, Rampage, what happened. So what happened in that Texas death match between Hangman Adam Page and Adam Cole? We'll talk a little bit about that. I have a little bit more knowledge there. Trey is joining us with us, but we are going to be cutting to a break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. You guys are listening to Justin and Trey here on the TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. And I explained this over the week. Today's era, they did the exact same thing what they're doing today 15 years ago. You talk about like guys like Carlito and Rey Mysterio when the Hardy Boys left the first time. Was that all broken news? No, you were only able to find that news on the WWE website because that was something, and they controlled that. You talk about why they couldn't. Or why, it's all news to us and they're just doing things terrible. And I will say, listen, they're not doing things, they're doing things business as usual. They've been doing this for the last 20 years. And the only difference is that social media and the people have a voice. These athletes have a voice and they use a voice on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. and it stops. Instead of WWE having that voice, it wasn't like Carlito got released back in the early days, and he was able. He could have tweeted out, "Hey, these guys are crap." No. What happened was that if they got lucky, a guy like Chris Masters who got released would have to take a phone call on an interview who talked about wrestling, which, by the way, there wasn't many areas or, radio stations talking about wrestling. There still isn't today. You don't see SportsCenter every single week having guests on that is a professional wrestler. All right. Welcome back here on Justin and Trey. I think we got everything scheduled, right? Trey?
Hopefully.
Everything's good now?
Hopefully.
You kind of got cut off there at you kind of got cut off there in gosh, I'm losing train of thought already. I'm not used to this, you guys. I apologize for the delay here. So you got cut off on YouTube first, right, on our channel. And then next when you log back in, you got cut off over here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand.
So here's the thing. You're frozen on your screen. On your TikTok screen. You're frozen. Like nothing's working. That's not good for us. Because no one can hear you and what you're saying.
Hey, but you're here.
I am here. And I want to once again thank you again. 2.2 thousand likes. I want to, listen, I average 1,000. Come on in, give us 10,000 likes on TikTok, please. That's my goal by the end of the night. We're done here at 12:30, and you need to get TikTok up and going. Disconnect, yeah, and now. All right, send me the invite again. And listen, once we get comfortable with this TikTok stuff, okay, I promise you, during our breaks, we'll bring someone on TikTok to join us for a minute or two. What's going on now? Things don't want to work. Courtney, where are you? Come fix Trey's TikTok, please. I want to have a successful show, you guys.
I know,
We're not
right?
talking about any sports here. It's either TikTok or it's laptop. Gosh, man. Is Courtney coming?
I don't know. This is total.
It's malarkey here. That's what this is. Complete malarkey.
It definitely is. And once we get everything up and running,
and we got 3 people in our guests waiting. We got 2 people watching us on TikTok. Come on.
Hey, what's up, Shiloh?
Shiloh, what's going on? Anyone watch any professional wrestling tonight? I know I did not.
I did.
I wasn't. All right. Walk us through. I'm going to say baseball for later. Walk us through what's going on with Smackdown tonight.
Well, the show started off with Randy and Matt Riddle coming out. Then the Usos interrupted, of course.
Ooh.
And we seen Randy Orton accept the challenge after bad talking him.
So Randy Orton accepted the Usos tag team title challenge at WrestleMania Backlash.
Yes.
Is that correct? Didn't that already happen on Monday?
They did not accept.
Okay. Because I thought I saw a video earlier this week that they accepted the match. They
laid down the challenge but never agreed. But But tonight it was accepted. They were actually looking to actually have that match tonight.
I sent you a request, by the way. Let's see if this works. There we go. Yeah, it works. Now people can listen to you on your end here.
So yeah,
Just turn down. Hold on. Maybe that's me. Yeah, it's me. All right, go ahead.
we've seen the Usos come out and tried to talk him into accepting. Randy Orton accepted. Then the Usos ran off.
Yeah.
And Randy and Matt went up and posed.
Down here.
And here comes Uso and attacked Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
And later on, it was announced that it will be official at Backlash.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. Then we saw, what's his name? Drew Gulak became their new backstage interviewer.
Interview, right? I saw that. He was trying to earn his way to a job.
Yes. And
I think I cut off when he I guess he interrupted Charlotte Flair in the locker room, or manager's office, and so I guess they went out to the ring and actually had it conducted an interview, I guess.
Kinda.
Okay.
Charlotte Flair ended up attacking him.
Of course. Did Ronda Rousey come out?
No. She made what's his name? Drew Gulak.
Gulak, yep.
Say I quit.
Okay, that's very interesting. Sorry, Trey. I'm trying to kind of do like 10 things at once here. I apologize.
I was wondering why you're waving at me.
I'm just saying. I'm saying hi without actually saying anything, Trey. So I'm just saying hi to everyone on TikTok here because I got TikTok right in front of me on my phone, which means I can't use my phone for anything else because of. So I don't know, if I log out of the screen for a second, So we got that. Okay. And then, I got my big camera up here, and then I got my studio right here, my camera right back there. My lights are up here blinding me. It's like hot outside right now and humid, so I got the heat coming in. I'm like sweating bullets. Yeah, I'm like, oh, now I'm all oily. Just trying to wave to people that come in, I mean, I don't know how many people come in.
We saw what's his name? Madcap Moss.
I don't mean to interrupt you. How many people can you have on TikTok Live at once?
I think you can have 3.
Okay, if Stallion, no, mind. Does Stumpify Gaming has TikTok?
He does.
If he wants to jump on, I could jump him on during the break. How about that? If he's still listening, I don't know if he's listening to us still. If he is, jump on to TikTok and give me an invite, and I'll send you out there. All right.
So yeah, Madcap Moss had a match. He fought Humberto.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I didn't watch it. I literally tuned into Smackdown for like 5 minutes. I've been watching this. What is it called? There's this new series on Peacock. For some reason, I've been meaning to watch it. I've just been fascinated. I forgot the name of it. I have to look.
I only watch Peacock for wrestling, so I had no idea what's on there.
I mean, they have some really decent movies or shows and movies and films. The show is called Killing It.
Huh.
It's I think you've seen the break. It's kind of like it's a Peacock original where people are they do this whole snake killing.
So I do not know But other than that,
That was pretty much it.
SmackDown was really
Did Roman Reigns show up to SmackDown?
not that I saw.
Did Brock Lesnar show up to SmackDown?
No,
Did Shinsuke Nakamura come out and address Roman Reigns?
not that I saw.
So nothing was progressive besides. I mean, I guess it begs the question: does Shinsuke and Roman Reigns have a WrestleMania match?
I don't know. Like I said, Roman could have came out at the end of the show.
Right.
I missed it because I was making my way in here.
Mhm.
I know Matt Riddle faced I think it was Jimmy in the
Yeah, I
main
think
event.
so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the outcome was of that.
Right.
I know they showed Roman Reigns' locker room.
Yeah.
I do know Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn had a match,
Okay.
which ended up in a count out. And are you seeing Sami Zayn run away through the crowd?
Oh my goodness.
I did not see no New Day.
No New Day.
Happy Corbin showed up in the interview. So not really good, interesting matches happened.
Right.
I'm going to say Raw was better. If it was me, I would have skipped SmackDown.
You would have.
I would have.
Okay.
Only
You
reason
know-
why I wanted to tune in was to see what Roman Reigns was going to do.
Right.
Was Shinsuke going to get his revenge? You know, that kind of stuff.
Mm. Now, was the how do I want to ask? Did you get a chance to watch Dynamite? Because I was told that went on prior to the that went on prior to SmackDown, I believe, because you have the Clippers game that's on right now.
I did not see Rampage.
I heard it was a good match between Hangman Adam Page and
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, yeah. Texas Death Match.
Do you know who won?
Adam Page.
Of course.
That's what I saw. Well, yeah, I'm not ready to put the title on
Right.
Adam Cole. Yeah.
So yeah, I did not watch it. I should have, but I didn't. I really wish I watched it instead of SmackDown. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I have been completely just away from wrestling this past week. I just have not been able to do any wrestling shows. No Raw, no SmackDown, no NXT, no AEW. I kind of feel like I'm a little wrestled out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and after a hard week last week, which we went on a marathon last week and went 7 days in a row, I'm like, well, yeah, it doesn't necessarily work. But
I forgot a match that happened on SmackDown tonight, which was pretty decent.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it was the best match of the night that I saw, which was Naomi versus Rhea Ripley.
Okay. Now Rhea Ripley was not on Raw because she was also, what do you want to call it? She was out with COVID protocols on Monday, and that's why that tag team match did not take place.
Right. So she actually did have a match tonight. She looked great. She did pull off the victory.
Okay.
She made Sasha Banks worried.
And they do have a women's tag team title on at Backlash as well.
She
Is that correct?
Yes. I'm real worried about that match. Actually, I'm excited about that match. Actually,
you are
on Monday. Yes.
Yeah.
Is I am predicting a heel turn.
You're predicting a heel turn. Okay.
Yes.
You're still predicting the Rhea Ripley turning heel on
Liv Morgan. Yes.
On Liv Morgan. Okay.
2 title matches on Monday. Don't forget that.
2 title matches on Monday.
There's 1 title match tonight on Smackdown.
Yeah.
2 title matches on Monday.
There we go. Sorry. So if we're not mistaken, let's kind of just walk through to what we already have at Backlash. We have Charlotte taking on Ronda in an I Quit match that I believe is a main event match, right?
Yeah.
We have the Raw tag team titles for unifications. Or is it just Raw tag titles or unified tag titles?
They're unifying. So both titles are on the line.
Okay. So that puts a little bit to zero hope to Arcade Bro for winning. Then we also have who else do we have? We got the women's tag titles. Naomi and Sasha Banks taking on Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. What else do we have planned?
That is actually not planned for Backlash at the moment.
It's not planned for Backlash, really.
It is planned for this coming Monday.
Okay.
So right now we only have 2 matches confirmed for Backlash.
Right.
Still no Roman Reigns match confirmed, which is weird to me. I'm thinking it's gonna be Shinsuke.
I'm assuming so too. I mean, I don't want to just sit here and assume, but yeah, Shinsuke is one of those guys that we can predict out of nowhere. All right, let's do this. I am so. All that last hour has just really drained me. So let's cut to a break. Let's try to regroup. Let's try to get to some bigger stories and some better information. Be right back here on Justin and Trey.
You look worried, and maybe you should be, cause this is a warning that I'm throwing out, cause I'm the worst player that ever will play you, to mix up sweet words with the girl's sanity. I'm falling.
You could, I mean, you should be able to type in TNC Sports Talk, the Jay and Trey podcast stuff. It's a little difficult to find. Right, but are you seeing this as well as I do? Yep, right. Just making sure because I'm on the link, and you see our 2 logos, the Jay and Trey podcast. So you could click on, let's say we click on TNC. It's going to open up to the page, and now you could click T-shirt, TNC Sports Talk logos T-shirt. You can get it in different colors, and it shows you the color before buying it. And so I really, hey, we want to get a pink one, get a pink one. It fits to male, female. And so all I had to do was upload the logo. And it did all this for me. It comes in up to 5X, from small to 5X in male, and up to 3X in female, which I thought was very good. All right. I got Stumpify Gaming down here. Now listen, when we get to our next break, stay tuned. Get to our next break, Stumpify Gaming. Trey, we will try to get him on. Send us the invite, and we will get you on during our next commercial break here. Right? Is that fair?
Yes.
And to what's going on over there? Yeah, like I said, send us an invite when we go on the next break in about 15 minutes, you guys. TikTok wise, we'll get you on here and talk for a quick second. And Trey, we already did talk about Manscaped when you were having your trouble.
Okay.
Send us likes. I want you to make your fingers bleed by pressing those like buttons for us, please. Can we get up to 5,000 at least? How about that? That's our goal.
Yes. Stumpify Gaming. Hit that screen.
Let me put it this way. Stumpify Gaming, if you want to join us on our stream, give us 5,000 likes. Go live, invite us on, and then invite us, and then we'll have you come on. How about that? During our break. All right? You know what your job is. All right. So let me do some house maintenance because we've been behind on a little bit of all this, all right? We want to give a shout out to StreamYard, StreamYard.com, proud home of Justin and Trey. StreamYard Studios, where you could create podcasts, YouTube videos, virtual business meetings, and even conduct interviews. Check out the free version at StreamYard.com. All right. We don't have a guest today, but all guests on our show is given to you in thanks to StreamYard.com. All right. Now, we also want to give a shout out to Epidemic Sound. Discover your world-class artists, composers, and bands. Find the perfect soundtrack and give your social media accounts the music they deserve. Epidemic Sound is a royalty-free music league. For more information, check out epidemicsound.com for more information. All right. T Public. I know I'm probably giving this a shout out prematurely here, but T Public. All right. You can shop TNC Sports Talk merchandise today. Get your t-shirts, phone cases, mugs, and more. Grab your favorite sports talk show gear by heading on over to www.tpublic.com/TNC-sports-talk. Order now. All right. The other two things that we have not gotten to, I'm going to play one of the videos right now, and we'll start talking about that as well. All right, you guys can check out Steve Barber and Dwayne Lynn Davis as they break down news and highlights in professional wrestling. The Armchair Booking Podcast is a weekly wrestling podcast found on YouTube and all audio streaming platforms. Go check out and follow Armchair Booking now. I did mention back at the beginning of the show, we are sponsored by Manscaped. Save 20% off at manscaped.com with free shipping using promo code TNC20. That's right. TNC20 is a promo code. And you not only save 20% off on your order, but you'd also save, you get free shipping with it. All right. Get 20% off for free shipping with the code insert TNC20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% for free shipping. Okay. At manscaped.com with code TNC20. Unlock your confidence and always get the right tools for the job with Manscaped. All right. And I also want to give a shout out. All right. Our ticker down below. Okay. We are also sponsored by SeatGeek. You head on over to SeatGeek.com. Register now. It's free. Don't buy any tickets to anything, venues, concerts, whatever you want to get. It doesn't matter. Head on over to SeatGeek.com. When you purchase your first order, you get 20% off, okay, by using TNC promo code TNC Sports Talk. That's correct. TNC Sports Talk, 20% off at SeatGeek. And I know I look a little weird having my headphones all over the place. All right. Let's try to get back into the swing of things. We got to get a couple conversations in. Did you understand the controversy that happened earlier this week at the Reds opening day?
No.
No. So apparently I'm going to share this with you. So this was a story that I talked to you about a little bit about on the show a couple of days ago. I believe this was Thursday, maybe, or Wednesday. Anyways, the controversy was that I played an audio that stated about the COO of the Cincinnati Reds, Phil Castellini, aka Bob Castellini, the guy who's been having issues with, he's being the one who is being blamed for selling the team for, we're not selling the team, but selling all the good players. Nick Castellanos not re-signing him. Jesse Winker's gone. Sonny Gray's gone. Canning the team, basically. He's the guy they're putting fingers at, right? Well, he came out on a show prior to opening day. He went on a radio show, and he basically told the fans, listen, we could simply come up here and sell the team and move the team wherever we want to go. It doesn't matter. You guys don't mean nothing to the fan base. That's what he said. Yeah. He basically said, like, hey, screw you guys. You guys don't mean nothing because we could pick ourselves up, move somewhere else, and we'll be perfectly fine, if not better, somewhere else. All right, I see you, Stumpify Gaming, in our TikTok. When we hit to our break, we'll bring you on TikTok Live. Be patient with us. I appreciate your patience. But so that was, and then he has stated, apologize. Oh, you're the greatest fan, blah, blah. We couldn't do it without you. Bunch of baloney. Well, Florence Yalls sends out a statement saying, hey, you guys ain't the only team down here. All right. Florence Yalls reminds Cincinnati Reds, Phil Castellini, that fans actually have other baseball options than going to Reds games. Literally, 10 minutes away from our place, we could get to a Florence Yalls game, which, by the way, starts at the beginning of May. Cincinnati, here's an article coming from City Beats. All right, check them out. Posted it up on our Facebook page. City Beats said, the Castellini family has been stepping in it lately, and they have. The Cincinnati owner, Bob Castellini, frequently is a subject to local baseball fans. Irie, thanks to more rebuilding years than anyone can count, but it is his son, Phil, who's raised a ruckus this week. So it's usually just jumping back to forth, okay? So just before the Reds' first home game this season on April 12th, Phil Castellini, all right, the team's chief operating officer, okay, CEO, snidely responded to the question from 700 AM WLW radio about fans' frustration and their calls for Castellini family to sell the team to someone else who will buck up, make Cincinnati World Series contender. Castellini initially told the fans to kick rocks because there are no other options to enjoy professional baseball in this region. That's what he said. All right. Nor are there other local gazillionaires who would take the team. So one, no one will buy the team. Two, there's no other team in the local area. That's what he would say. All right. Where are we going to go? This is what's coming out of Castellini's mouth back on Tuesday. Where are we going to go? Sell the team to who? If you want to look at what you would do to this team to have to be more profitable, make more money, and compete more in the current economic system that this team exists, it would be to pick it up and move it somewhere else. And so be careful what you wish for. This is a statement that Phil Castellini, the COO of the Cincinnati Reds, addresses on 700 AM WLW, all right, one of the flagship shows of Cincinnati local sports radio talk. And I told you, I was talking about this. It got out of my skin furiously that after all of this controversy from this lockdown to now, that you go about this direction and say and make these comments. Right? And I'm like, dude, I'm pissed off.
Yeah, you know, us fans are the reason why all these baseball teams are out there, because you know they can have baseball all they want. They can have baseball in a stadium with no fans.
Well, they
Well,
had that
what
with
would they
pandemic.
be?
But what I'm trying to point out is that there's so much historic value to this team. The first Major League Baseball team in history, the longest baseball team in history, the longest franchise team in history. And I'll tell you, it's frustrating when the owner or the owner's family goes to the point and to the extent to tell the fans, screw you, we will do whatever we want, and if without us, we don't need you.
And that's the thing. Without fans, they would be nothing.
So Florence Yalls comes out down here and says, well, here's the rest of the article, and it gets more interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Castellini later issued a PR-driven apology after the game. All right. But the damage was already done. And yeah, you can't take back what you said on public air like that. To cap things off, the Reds lost the home opener to the Cleveland Indians that day. And I'll tell you, it was a great game. I don't know how much you caught of the game or the highlights. It was a tie game going into the 9th inning, and then the Guardians blew it out of the water. They lose 10-4 or 10-5. But Castellini was wrong about something. Greater Cincinnati actually does have a pro baseball team beyond the Reds, and that team is out to remind you about it. After Castellini's comments, the Florence Yalls took a social media showcase what fun competition baseball looks like. All right, Florence Yalls, independent baseball team. All right, they don't affiliate themselves with the Cincinnati Reds. Here's what they have to say earlier today. Where y'all going to go? We got a place in mind. The Yalls posted on April 13th, so this was a couple days ago, but then they capped it off today. All right. The social text was accompanied by a video of the Yalls Water Tower mascot and scenes of players. Fans and entertainers at Thomas More Stadium in Florence, Kentucky, about 13 miles south of downtown Cincinnati. The video was soundtracked of perfection. An increasingly sped up soundbite, Castellini asked where you're all going to go. Man, you know what? I am sharing this video with you guys. So if you guys haven't seen this video, okay, you have to jump on over on TikTok. You guys jump on over to YouTube. Check us out here. All right, let's share this. You ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready for it.
All right, let's go. Let's have some fun.
Why should that fan maintain trust in you?
Well, where are you going to go? 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 Well, where are you going to go?
Why should that fan maintain trust?
I had to watch it again.
Well, where are you going to go? 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 Well, where are you going to?
All right, I think that's giving me a headache now. You get the point, though. I don't know. I mean, listen, Florence Yalls' season's about to come up. Trey.
I mean, I've been there many, many times. It's definitely entertaining. What that COO said was very, very wrong.
Uh-huh.
He should have never said that.
Right.
And yeah, where you gonna go? Go to Florence Yards. They can use your loyalty, and you would definitely enjoy it.
I'm not saying that they are the best work that they have, but they're better than nothing. They're a lot better than what the Cincinnati. And it sucks because like I'm not even bashing on the Cincinnati Reds. I'm bashing on the owners of the franchise. And you start off with this playoff team or with selling all your players with the owners, and then you go down to now the sons and the COOs. I mean, what's next? The grandchildren. I don't know. All right, let's take a break, you guys. Let's come right back and continue some sports talk here. Justin and Trey getting you up until 12:30 right here on a Friday night. Thank you guys for tuning in, Justin and Trey. We'll be right back here on TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel.
Moving out here, closer to the Cincinnati area, the local team is the Cincinnati team, right? Therefore, I've been told from like the fall time, you have to at least support your local team, the local team. Which I'm like, okay, that's fair. It's not the rivalry to the Rams, so I'm not like, why? You know, because I mean, me was trying to support the Seahawks and the 49ers. No. And so when they won the AFC NFC championship game and they're going to fight, figured out that the team that I root for and the team that I support are going to the Super Bowl, it's a win-win for me if you think about this. And so I jumped on. You saw the Joe Burrow jersey because I let Justin borrow it at the Super Bowl party that we had. And this one came in on Monday, and I told the guys at work, I was like, listen, I'm going to wear the team who won to work. And no one gave me shit about it. I was happy. I was happy as a horse. Because we got a chance to see, I got a chance to at least support the team I won. And I will tell you this. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish that Merriman is not coming down. Sean Merriman's jersey is not coming down. This is Cooper's Cup. I wish that the Bengals jersey was up there instead of the Rams. But I think I'm more impressed of the game just itself.
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me. She told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change her mind any way. She told me that things was gonna change if I wanted her. I couldn't stay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Sorry. I was muted because I was going to try to talk to him and didn't hear it. He said the newest update on, I think, on his phone is kind of weird.
Oh,
Different. Yeah.
gotcha.
So yeah, that was y'all's news. I feel like we're almost done with our show somehow. No, I really do.
I had a really good thought earlier, but I totally forgot. Would have been awesome to talk about tonight. I'll think of it.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Want to just once again say hi to everybody. We are also live on YouTube and on Facebook. You guys can head us over and add us on TNC Sports Talk on social media. Comment down below. I know what you guys are listening to, Trey and I. That's what we're talking about. You're just, on TikTok, you're just cutting in and out of the sound. So we welcome up here everyone here that is joining in. Oh, I guess you're getting some interesting messages.
I was actually seeing if I had a couple family members on so they could watch the Facebook.
There you go. I just saw this article here from Sports Katie. If you guys want to read this, one came out actually, well, tomorrow, I guess. It says April 16th at 7:44 a.m. So maybe that is somewhere else, 8 hours away from here. All right.
Probably.
You want to read this article?
Yeah.
See why not? Ahead of her I Quit match at WrestleMania Backlash against Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair had an interview on Smackdown. I guess this is coming back to Smackdown's interview. All right. Former 9-time champion Drew Gulak seems to have stepped away from the in-ring competition in favor of an announcer's role. This was used as part of the story as the SmackDown Women's Champion assaulted Gulak, made him tap out, and even said, "I quit." Flair renewed her feud with Ronda post her controversial victory at WrestleMania. While the Queen thought that it was going to be over, the fact that she tapped out the show at the shows of the shows while the referee was knocked out on seemed to warrant the rematch. Eventually, an I Quit match bout was made official between the two and will take place at WrestleMania Backlash. This week on SmackDown, former Cruiserweight champion and 8 times 24/7 champion Drew Gulak seemed to shift into the announcer's role. Well, just like you mentioned, he was invited by Charlotte Flair to conduct an in-ring interview and things and went a Raw. After Gulak pointed out that she tapped out and continued to ask hard-hitting questions, the SmackDown Women's Champion assaulted him and made him tapped out and even said, "I quit." Well, I know you love this article. I know you do, because it comes with some video. I know you love videos.
Yes.
This is on Sportscadia. Let's pop up the video. Well, I mean, that's the video. That's the Twitter video. I didn't. Apparently, she didn't say "I quit," or he didn't say "I quit" on this. But I mean, that figure 8 lock is a pain in the ass. I tell you.
Definitely would hurt. No,
So-
that would have been
Yeah, go ahead.
that would have been better if we seen Ronda Rousey come out and do something to her.
That would have been nice too. But I mean, how do I put this? We've already seen this. You've seen this 100 times. Come on. Let's face it. Let's be truthful. But
I mean, how about instead of an I quit, make it the submission match?
a submission match. Well, that's what we were supposed to see at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
but we didn't see that, did we? I mean,
No.
I mean, we already saw Charlotte Flair tap out at Madison Square Garden a month and a half ago, month ago,
Yep.
and we've already seen Charlotte tap out at WrestleMania unofficially. I mean, they really haven't thrown this match anywhere else to really entertain people. So I'm just wondering. I'm honestly wondering what is this match even that interesting to you? I mean, other than the fact that maybe because it's an I Quit match, is this match that interesting?
No.
No. There you go.
I mean, as of right now, the only match that's just even interesting is the unification match.
And that's not even because you know it's a one-way street. So how is that as entertaining or interesting to watch?
I mean, RK Bro is not going to go down without a fight.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Even if Roman Reigns had a match with Shinsuke, I'm not even interested in that because you know who's going to win.
Right.
Although we know who's going to win the unification match, only reason why I'm interested in is because we do see a veteran like Randy Orton in there.
Right.
And they will not go down without a fight.
Right.
It will be a war.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but then is this where you're seeing? I know you talked about Rhea Ripley turning heel against, Liv Morgan, but we've also talked about the potential Randy Orton turning heel. I mean, would this be a perfect time slot for Randy Orton and Riddle to separate?
I mean, it would be awesome to see that match. But as of right now, WWE can't afford to lose another tag team.
Well, if they're unifying the titles, they could do whatever they want.
I mean, I can think of 3 tag teams right now. 4 tag teams. That's it.
I could think of right now. You got Alpha Academy, the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, the New Day, Cesaro's, Fight Club.
Cesaro's?
Not Cesaro, Sheamus Fight Club.
That's true.
And then you got the Phantasmas, right? Or the Los. Oh, that's NXT.
Yes.
The Los, whatever.
Yep.
The Kiss Crew, the Kiss Cam.
So we got about 7, 8 tag teams.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I would do it that way.
I mean, I would definitely love to see that feud.
Can a tag team unite each other? I guess that's the question.
I don't know. But if this is going to happen, I want Matt Riddle to turn heel.
Okay. Why do you want Matt Riddle? See, I've seen Randy Orton. I'm comfortable with Randy Orton turning heel.
Because he's always been a baby face. Matt Riddle needs to be
but
something else.
The face for Matt Riddle is what helps. Being a face for Matt Riddle is what Riddle does best. That's where he's known for. I'm not gonna buy or sell or want as a fan to have Riddle turn heel. It's not investing into me. Randy Orton's been doing it his entire career. He knows how to play the heel game perfectly. So I can understand, if you turn Riddle, how much help he's gonna get. But I mean, at the same time, you also gonna need a good heel, and I think Randy Orton's a good heel. I think Riddle's just way too kind in that ring. He's lovable to everybody. I mean, look at when the Street Profits came in, in the picture right before WrestleMania. He wanted to give them a hug.
He did. But
So,
I just think seeing a heel Matt Riddle or a heel Riddle would do something for him.
Right. I mean,
we've
I
seen
just,
Randy-
see, and that's the other thing, because there's more of a heel perspective does more for Dominic Mysterio in my eyes than it does for Riddle. Riddle, for me, keep him right now. Keep him on that face side. Let Randy be the first person to turn. After the feud, then Riddle could be turned, right? I mean, I feel like Riddle, like I said, where Riddle is at right now in his character, I don't see Riddle being that one to take that leap, to take that jump. I don't know.
So you're gonna sit there and tell me after a man like Randy Orton has taken out countless legends through his career?
Yeah, because you know why? I don't see Riddle as that hard-hitting guy. I really don't.
You really think a nice, kind, loving Matt Riddle could take out a man as vicious as Randy Orton? I don't think so.
No, but I don't think it's designed for Matt Riddle to set up to succeed.
I mean, why do that then?
Because you're trying to separate them.
Matt Riddle needs that push.
This is a time for Matt Riddle to separate as a singles competitor.
Me, myself, I think Matt Riddle could benefit from taking out a legend.
Agree with a feud. I don't agree with Randy Orton. Okay? At least not right now. As of right now, he's too much of a nice guy. Okay? And I don't see that snap on him. Now, I could see the storyline of how they play it out, but I don't see that snap of him turning to that dark side, him taking out Randy Orton. Yeah, listen, beating a guy like the Viper does significance to a guy like Riddle. I'm not going to disagree with you, but turning him heel to do it, I don't think that is where I just personally do. I'm not going to entertain. I'm not going to be entertained by it. I'm not looking for it. So if you're asking me, who do I choose in this long run? It has to be Randy Orton turning. Like I said, the WWE universe is at the point where they're going to love and hate Randy Orton at the same time. They're going to love the fact that he's a heel. I mean, you watch Randy Orton's documentary on Evil on Peacock, right? He's at the point in his career where he's going to be beloved as a heel's character. So why don't you push him that way?
But the thing,
because you're not hurting nobody. Because if Matt Riddle turns heel and this fails, what do you do?
I mean, either way, if Randy turns heel and destroys Matt Riddle, that ain't gonna do nothing for him.
But if Randy Orton turns heel, destroys Matt Riddle, Riddle comes back for revenge, and then after the feud, Riddle turns heel on his own terms. He learned the positive side with Randy Orton, and then he ends up learning the negative side with Randy Orton. So I'm not saying that him turning heel is not fine, just not right now. Let's continue the conversation after a quick break.
And now, was it weird playing with other teammates, other people that in different teams, like such as Pittsburgh and stuff, playing in the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, it was. Because here's the thing. So when I played, there were safeties, and I'm going to use safeties for an example. Ronnie Lott, Joey Browner, Dennis Smith. Those guys that I watched as a kid growing up. At Arizona State playing football, I got a chance to be on the field with those guys and just kind of reminisce and hold conversation. So it was really, really nice to see that Pro Bowl. And then you get a chance to go to Hawaii, which if I didn't go to the Pro Bowl, I'm not sure I would have taken a trip to Hawaii. It's just, just not in the cards. You don't think about it. But to go over there and bring my family over there and kind of just relax and play football and do what I love to do made it so simple. But yeah, playing against those guys that you see week in and week out on football, on TV, and then get a chance to stand there and talk to them and just talk about, the ins and outs and the love of the game and why you play. It was pretty spectacular.
Justin and Trey here on the TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to us. Want to give a shout out once again by a proud sponsor of us. Our show is brought to you in part by TNC Sports Talk. Is brought to you in part by Manscaped, who's the best men's below the waist grooming. Their product is precision engineering tools for your family jewels. I gotta make these. I gotta time it right? I mean, I always forget about these, right? Getting used to it, you guys. Don't get mad at me, all right? Their product are precision engineering tools. When you think of that, Trey, what does that mean to you?
Precision engineered.
Precision engineering tools.
I mean, I don't really know what that actually means.
It means the top of the line, man. That's what it means. It means the best of the best. And you know what? After trying out their product, at least as of right now, I don't disagree.
I mean, I have to have it. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Manscaped's performance package, the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code TNC20 at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, Trey, that is 8 million balls. Get 20% off and free shipping with code TNC Sports Talk at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com and use code TNC20. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. I want to give a shout out to Manscaped again for being a sponsor to us. I want to give a shout out to SeatGeek, you guys. All right, another sponsor, a recent sponsor with us. Use promo code TNC Sports Talk, TNC Sports Talk, for when you go on to SeatGeek. Log into SeatGeek. Use that promo code on your first purchase. Save 20% off on concerts, gaming, ball games, whatever it is, whatever they offer. SeatGeek.com. Try them out today for all the information. All right, I want to get back down into the conversation here. Last 30 minutes of the show, like I said, it's been a rocky road. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, this is our home show. We apologize for the delay starts, to the setups and everything, but we have also moved towards Facebook. All right, you guys are watching us on Facebook. Thank you guys. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Head over to our YouTube page, like, share, and subscribe. And then for our new audience on TikTok, listen, we invite you in. Thank you guys for joining us. Get into the conversations with the sports that we talk about. I know it's kind of been an off day for us and what we're talking about. We talk a little bit about baseball, talk a little bit about wrestling. It's kind of been all over the place, non-sports related, sports related. So tomorrow we'll get back on the right deal, 10 to midnight. I believe that's tomorrow. If not, I'll let you guys know on Facebook and social media. That's if not, but pretty sure that's what it's going to be. All right. Randy Orton turning heel, composed to Matt Riddle. So I just want to exclaim this to you, Trey. I don't have a problem with Matt Riddle turning heel. I don't. I'm okay with with Riddle turning heel. I'm just saying that turning heel against Randy Orton is not ideal because we see Randy Orton as the one who has always been that heel guy. He's been that bad character. He's been that sneaky character from time to time. And right now, after seeing what he almost did with the Street Profits, you can't tell me that they're not that Riddle's going to be the one who turns at the end of the day.
I mean, we did see Matt Riddle get Randy Orton to be a tag team. At first, Randy Orton didn't even like
Right.
Matt Riddle.
You're right.
So he's made Randy Orton actually become friends,
Mm-hmm.
actually enjoy being around him. And now I see Matt Riddle stabbing him in the back. And
Okay.
Randy Orton is going to be like, what the heck is going on? You're the one that made me or
Right.
got me to be friends with you. You're the one that made me want to be a tag team, and
Well,
I
I
don't
guess-
even like you.
This is there's that point that you would go down. Is this somewhat? Could you see it both ways though?
I
They do
definitely
under-
could.
Because I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You understand where I'm coming from. And I just don't know. For me, I don't know. Okay, so let's say Matt Riddle does turn, and I can see this turn, but he's gonna have to change some of his character style.
Yeah.
Maybe come out with shoes. Maybe come out to a new song. Come out to knee pads. Something. He needs to change something. For me, he needs that new image if he's turning heel. If that's something that they're going to go down. If you want to go down that route, what's the next step after the feud with Randy Orton? Could you see a long-term heel for Riddle that leads you to next year's WrestleMania, especially? See, for me, you don't have to do much to Randy Orton because he's that viper, he's that snake that slithers across the room. One day he's nice, one day he's bad. But at the end of the day, he's Randy Orton, and he's the legend killer. He's the viper, right? So he could turn on just about anybody. And I get it. He, worked him all the way up to this, and then to backstab him. I could see that happening. But I could also see Randy Orton change.
I mean, I definitely could see it both ways.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, like you said, Randy Orton's the Viper.
Right.
He could strike at any second. But me, I would rather see Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Would I mind Randy Orton? Absolutely not.
So, I feel like they also are doing a lot of this at once because you talk about Rhea Ripley being also the one to turn away and against, to turn away against from Liv Morgan. And this is a short team for Rhea Ripley to turn against Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to see that. I'm not encouraged to seeing that.
I mean, look at the other tag team partner she went away from.
Well, okay, but yet again, though, it wasn't. How do you put it this way? Because Rhea Ripley did not turn away from Nikki ASH. Nikki ASH backstabbed her, and then we didn't see Nikki ASH again, really.
Right.
So to say that Liv Morgan or Rhea Ripley could have backstabbed her, I could understand why because she's already built and she has that reputation. I get that, but I just, yet again, you're building something so energetic that I don't want to get rid of it.
I mean, I like the tag team. I really
I do too.
But I do see Rhea Ripley going out on her own and being with Edge.
Right.
Well,
see, that's the other thing. I really believe that this is just me. Beth Phoenix should come back and be a manager to all of this.
Yeah.
And then Rhea Ripley needs to come in as a female dominant and then actually compete week in, day in and day out. I feel like it needs to be Beth Phoenix and Edge running this style, but I don't know if Beth Phoenix will ever come back as a, even on the show, manager from time to time, on that consistency. Maybe, maybe not, but that's what I would like to see out of that.
If we do not see Rhea Ripley turn heel on Liv Morgan on Monday, I have another person in mind who could join Edge.
Nikki ASH to
And
Nikki
he
Cross.
made his debut on Monday. Not debut, but he'd been called up to the main roster.
Really?
And it's also been rumored that he will indeed join Edge.
Slip my mind. Refresh me in my mind.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Ooh, yeah, he's been on main event the last couple weeks.
Yes, and
I can see that.
He made his main roster call up
What
on
about
Monday.
Nikki Cross and bringing back the Cross name? Because I really don't see Nikki ASH coming back.
I mean, she did show up on Monday.
I know, but I don't. Come on, get rid of it. Bring it back to Cross. Make her go Insanity. Okay. I know we've been joking around and battling back and forth between Elias and Ezekiel. What about Elias? Elias would have been a great candidate for the club.
I mean,
this fraction.
It seems like it's these dark characters that is joining. Damian
Elias could be dark. I mean, you would also want to see Finn Balor turning dark. I mean, I don't think we're going to see that. With the roster size that WWE has, how big could you see that fraction get? And how big should it be get? Other than like the Shield, we haven't really saw a group of fractions come together as one, other than maybe Nexus and the Core.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So actually, the wrestling fans are calling this the cheap knockoff version of the was it the House of Dark? What is the House of Black?
Right, the House of Black, yeah.
So I see maybe one more male and a female joining.
Okay.
So I don't see it very big. And by the way, I did figure out what the topic I wanted to ask you about. So
all right, go ahead. As a matter of fact, shoot it after NWF promotion.
Yep.
Check out and support your future stars today at NWF Wrestling. See Adam Swayze, Rex, Sean Evans, Ella, Riley Matthews, Big Mama, the Great King Titan, and much more as they entertain you, as they show off their talent in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. Become a part of the NWF Army by heading out to their weekly events. For more information, head on over to nwf.wrestling.com for all your tickets and information. At this time, I also like to just talk to you guys about a promotion that we are doing. We're running a campaign trying to raise some money for May 28th. That is correct. May 28th. NWF and PGWA is uniting for an all-women's wrestling event. See Selena Dean, Ella, Big Mama, Thunder Kitty, Kylie Ray, much more. All-women's event, May 28th. Head on over to nwfwrestling.com. Get your tickets and all that stuff. I know we are kind of to be sponsored a match. So we wanted to give NWF a shout out for that. Also, we would like to raise money, and at this time we have a PayPal up on our screen. Please click and donate if you can. Anything you got. All the proceeds goes back to the NWF wrestling program, and those females that are performing on May the 28th. So please donate today. If you guys need to reach out to me any other way, DM one of us on social media. We'll be able to help you guys out. If you guys also donate, you guys will be given a shout out down below in our comments and also on our TikTok page as well. Trey, you got something that you wanted to ask?
Yeah. So on Monday, we saw a backstage segment. Nikki ASH going after for the 24/7 championship.
Oh no.
R-Truth comes in.
No.
R-Truth comes in and announces that there will be a double wedding on Monday.
We knew
I
about
want to
that.
get your thoughts.
We knew about that, Trey. Come on.
Right.
We knew about that. So we all know this is an elaborate scheme to get us to R-Truth to gain back that title. And you can see nothing but a roll up and mix up in all this. Can you not?
I definitely can, and I think that's his plan.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I personally, Nikki ASH to me did not make sense in that segment.
It's just more bodies. They don't have nothing used for her, so they're just throwing her out there.
But for R-Truth to, over the last couple weeks, he's been coming up with this plan.
Yeah, maybe it's part of the plan.
And I definitely think he's going to do something to get his baby back, is what he calls it.
I mean, it's been quite some time since he's had it. I mean, I feel when you think of a 24/7 championship, you think of R-Truth. Like he's held it the longest. He's won it the most times, I believe.
I think he's like a 50-time 24/7 champion.
50 24/7 set height. What else is going on?
The other topic I wanted to get your thoughts on was, how do you feel about Austin Theory's name change?
To Just Theory?
Just Theory.
Who?
Theory.
Who?
That's what I'm saying.
Who? Yeah, listen, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the name changes. Why are you naming the change? Are you bringing someone up called Austin? But I really don't care if you have multiple names. Listen, Adam Cole and Adam Page are two same names, and they're in the main event. That's a tongue twister itself. You know that. Come on. Yeah. How many times have I stumbled over Adam Page and Adam Cole?
Many, many times.
I mean, let's be honest. I don't feel like they've successfully pushed out Austin Theory. I think they started pushing him wonderfully, and I like the way that they're going. But right now, since there's no title, I mean, is he going after Finn Balor?
He is having a United States Championship match on Monday.
I hate to say this, but if you're pushing Austin Theory correctly, you need to put that title on Austin Theory.
That's what I'm thinking.
And it sucks because then you're gonna see Finn Balor being wasted for that last 2 months with that title. He's never really got a spotlight. But like I said, there also needs to be another title match. I still personally believe that there needs to be another title match or title created at some point. And that's what I'm not liking. I get it. I get right now I get where the WWE is going. Unifying these titles that look identical. But what does that mean? Do you unify the women's championships together because they look identical to each other?
I mean, is that next?
I mean, I don't even want that to be next. Like, if that's what's next, then you might as well just combine the roster. Like that it does make you feel at some point, are you just combining the roster?
Is this Fox Network's brilliant idea to have their own separate titles on SmackDown.
I believe so. So this is what I truly believe. I truly believe that Fox wants to be separated than WWE within USA Network. And how do you do that? You have your own titles. Whether you got to make a USA Network title or whatever, any title, it doesn't matter. Just make a new title that distinctly identifies that title to be that title on Raw or on SmackDown, right? For me, like for example, when you had the WWE Championship, that spinning match title, and then you had the World Heavyweight Championship, those were two unique titles. You couldn't get them mixed up. They didn't. They meant that you were the main event of that brand, right? You're the top dog, but at the same time, they still had. It was still a different entity to hold the World Heavyweight Championship match title than to hold the WWE title. Because I remember at the beginning, a lot of people thought it was like a kid's title, right? That spinning title, it was a kid's title. They didn't take it as seriously as the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown. So I don't like the idea of combining the titles now, because now you're going to have to come to a point to make new titles for both brands. Now, they can work a way around. Now, I've always thought they could work a way around this two ways. One, they could combine the roster, which now it looks like that's what they're leading to, and we could be wrong. Right now, there's more like two options, 50-50 way your means. Or you could have had Roman Reigns go jump back and forth between Raw and SmackDown every other month defending a title. You know what I'm saying? He's not, and then have those storylines built up and highlight. You should be highlighting the USA and the US and the Intercontinental Championship together.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I do. So as of what we think is that Fox wants different titles.
I think so too.
So I'm guessing that it's playing out is they unified the main belts. Now they're combining the tag team titles.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like the women's championships are going to be next.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what they're exactly doing. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's a well.
And the thing is Fox. It seems like that Fox is running everything over there.
Well, they are the main product. Yes, when you have that, when the Fox, that's one thing about Fox, Trey. They are a main product to you. I mean, you want to please Fox because they give you the most publicity. All right, because it's aired. SmackDown's aired 4 times over the weekend.
4 times?
4 times, and twice throughout the week.
When
WWE not only goes live but gets aired again later on that week. I remember when they first had USA Network. I think they also did. They also did their recordings probably. I want to say Saturday or Sunday night. They record. They did it live and then they replayed it later that week. They stopped doing that. Fox does that because now Fox could put it on FS1, could put it in Espanol, could put it in a different language. I mean, they put it on other channels in part of their deal. And when someone has that big of a publicity page for you to air it's like if we were to be put on if we were able to be put on Fox Sports.
Yeah.
And they tell you, hey, you got to do this for us. Wouldn't you do it because you're going to be everyone watches Fox Sports?
Yep.
Or
do it.
we talked about ESPN.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, ESPN is the number 1 world leader in sports on TV. Right? You got the Colin Cowherd, you got the Undisputed, you got First Take. It's your go-to channel. If you're a sports fan, you go to ESPN. And if ESPN comes back and says, hey, I need you to change this backdrop, I need you to change these logos, here's the logos I need you to be put on, this is what I need you to promote, this is what I need you to talk about, you kind of do what you do, you know, because you make the most money compared to, you know, as much as we love YouTube doesn't have that bigger power to put us that, you know, instant. It's like, all right, if TikTok wants us to go live for them and TikTok says, okay, but I want you to have a TikTok emblem in the back to promote us each time. I want you to say this PR read for us to promote us, right? Okay, so you get that, but then you're also going live on ESPN that tells you the same thing. Which one are you going for?
With the most money.
Right. And who do you think is paying? Although USA Network has been a loyal commitment, you know, partner with them, who do you think pays the more money or gives them that most publicity?
Fox.
TikTok could only give us on TikTok Live. ESPN could get us on their ESPN channels too, not only on TV but on their social media. It's a bigger platform. You expand longer. Overall, I think it's a better investment in the long run because you know the security that ESPN has. TikTok is a day-to-day basis when you feel that you know, every day is different. You know, we started off having, you know, like you mentioned on TikTok, you start off having like 120 people tuning in. Then we had all the commotions and now we're getting into our show and it's only you. One person jumps in here and there and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so if Fox wants new titles, WWE will give them new titles. But how do you do that? This is the step that you do that in.
Now, you really think Fox would want WWE to share Roman Reigns? Yes, he's been shown up, but
no, right? You want him on SmackDown.
Exactly.
You don't care what he does on Raw. I mean, he doesn't care. But everything he does big needs to be on SmackDown because that's what they're paying them for. Same thing for Charlotte. Why did Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar go to SmackDown?
Because of Fox.
Because of Fox. Not because of USA Network, because of Fox. Why is Raw so boring most of the time? Because everything's on SmackDown. Why haven't you not seen something like what we saw on SmackDown a couple weeks ago with Brock Lesnar and the trucks destroying compared to watching it on? It's like AEW. What are they going to do? TBS or TNT? TBS. TBS is the number one. But I feel like this is also an advantage for them to kind of start fresh also. But I will end off on this note. It will be a change, and it will be a slow change, you know, as this happens. For the most part, go ahead.
I definitely can't wait for all the changes. I'm excited to see what the championships look like. And I'm anxious to see if they do it with the women's championships next.
We just have to stay patient with them.
Yep.
All right. Hey, listen, it's been 2 hours, long, dreadful 2 hours. Thank you guys, everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. I'm Justin. That's Trey. This is the Justin and Trey on TNC Sports Talk. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Peace.